Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Now, Guardians, the last couple of days, it's been very busy. And I know you're saying, Ransom, how can you be busy? It's a super long season. We've done everything, we've seen everything, we've pushed back the enemies of humanity. Well, that's true. We have done a lot. We've seen a lot. We've traveled over these planets. We've done our we've done our duty, right? We're protecting the last city. But Guardians, I'm working on Grandmaster Solo. It's just Grandmaster Solo. Now I'm having a green tea. Actually, this is black pico. I say green tea because I normally drink green tea during the day. But this is a black pico, and I'm double bagging it. Double bagging it. And this has lemon in it. Whatever you're drinking, let's drink together. I need friends. Now, I've often thought about this, Guardians. I've given this thought, okay? Not being able to complete this Grandmaster. I have completed one, so I got my one. I feel like that was a major accomplishment. Christopher Hughes. Oh, thank you, Christopher. Thank you, buddy. Christopher says, hey, I'll be checking in on you between patients just to see how your progress is going. Christopher, it might be lumpy. The road ahead might be lumpy. We may feel like we're on Roman pavement, big stones in the way. All right, but really, I think about this, uniquely stellar, hello, hello. I give this thought, and there's one fear I have about it, right? There is one fear. And Guardians, that's not being able to complete it. That's my fear. I don't have a fear of the enemies. I don't fear dying because we're all going to be DED and these Grandmasters at some point. Even the AAA streamers, we may see their content and be like, wow, they flew through that. They were phenomenal. It takes practice. It takes lots and lots of practice. Don't get down on yourself if, like me, you go into this and you fall over, fall off the edge, make a mistake. It simply happens. But with practice, we get better. We can do things better. You learn. None of these, if you end not having completed the task, the Nightfall, the Grandmaster, the Strike, the Raid, whatever it may be, you still learned. You learned from it. And that's what I always enjoy, the learning portion of it. But still, that fear of no success, the fear of what is considered by many to be failure, that holds you down. That can hold you back. And it keeps me from going into a lot of these because I look and say, I'm not going to be able to do it. I can't do this. But I get better. Yesterday, if you hung out with me, I made it to the boss room. I got the boss half down. Now, luck shined on me, okay? The random number generated progress, it can be different every time. Like, okay, the champions, they spawned correctly. They turned, they faced me. I got those hits in. I did what was needed to progress inside the Grandmaster. I didn't die. Because as solo, and you know what I didn't do? I didn't reset my artifact. Back to orbit I go. Back to orbit. Uniquely Stellar, thank you. Uniquely Stellar says you can do it. Thank you, Stellar. Thank you. It is tough, right? It is tough. And I thought I had looked at everything, and then I forgot, I didn't do this. Now, there's no overload. It's barrier and unstoppable, so I can refund that. No overload. Calling your solar super grants nearby allies radiant. I don't have any nearby allies. There are no nearby allies. While your super is nearly fully charged, ability final blows spawn orbs of power. I'm actually going to use that, and I'm going to tell you why. Remind me to tell you why I am using this. Now, solo, and radiant. Yeah, I want all of that I can do. Now, wait a minute. I'm just going to reset this. Let's reset this because I don't really, some of this stuff I don't want. Radiant causes this, because sometimes the Scorn, yeah. We're going to be facing Scorn. Lots and lots of Scorn. So, let me, Rapid Solar hits, yes. Wild Radiant, yes. Casting your Solar Super. I don't know that that's going to work. Solar Ability, yeah. Then this, then this. Did I change it a little bit? Maybe. Thank you, Stellar. Q, hello, hello. It's good to see you, Q. How are you? Are you up super late or super early? I don't know, Q, because I know you work like an unusual shift. Because normally I think you are up super early in the morning. So I'm wondering if you set up. Is this what I need? Is this what I need? I think it is. I'm just double checking. Strand. I'm depending on solar on this. I want a lot of solar. A lot of solar. Now, okay, I'm going to tell you I'm using the Lunu Lotta. And I could have used the Hungry Adept because what I'm going for is Solar Ignitions stun the Unstoppables and Solar Radiant breaks the barrier, right? But Shoot to Loot, shooting an Orb of Power picks it up. So I can pick up Orbs of Power and ammo with Shoot to Loot. That I really hadn't paid attention. You know, this is my fault. I just thought Shoot to Loot was ammo, but you can pick up Orbs of Power with Shoot to Loot. So all of a sudden, I'm feeling better about being able to snatch up those little Orbs of Power, and that's why I've put Harmonic Siphon on. I do have Harmonic Siphon. Of course, I want as much heavy ammo as I can find, so I have double heavy ammo finder on. Rapid Solar, Rapid Kinetic, Rapid Arc. So I do have the Rapid Solar. You know, I would like Solar Stasis, Solar Strand. I wish there was even, you know, a couple of extra spots on that, but I have to make do. Now, I do have a lot of Artifice Armor, but I need it. This is kind of what I did. This was my thought process. I thought, get my recovery up. Get the recovery up to 80. I've brought my discipline down to 61. You know, I just really focus on resilience and I'm focusing on recovery. This is different from my setup yesterday. It is different. Z-Tizzle. Oh, Q, you're off Sundays and Mondays? That's good because you got a weekend day and you got a business day. Sunday, Mondays, I've always thought that was like good days to have off. So Polaris Lance, yes, and I'm using Unwavering Duty with Subsistence and Incandescent and Adept Big Ones. And we're going to see how this goes. I do have fixed odds with Feeding Frenzy and Incandescent. Taken Spec. I don't need that. Let's make sure I don't have anything on here that's Taken Spec. Because, you know, Taken, they're everywhere. They multiply. They multiply a lot. Oh, Miss Literate, hello, it's good to see you. How's your new job working out, Miss Literate? Stellar, you want to do Last Wish today? I would love it if we can get the crew together. We need, you know, we need 4 other people. And I really enjoy Last Wish. We need to pop it into Discord and see if we can get some responses. We did 3 raids yesterday. We did 3 of them, and we had a good time. Adept Weapons, Usually it's Grandmasters. You can get them in Trials of Osiris. There are raids that you can do on master versions. Like Vault of Glass, you get Time Lost versions, which are basically adept. But you need to do Grandmasters, Z-Tizzle. Miss Literate, you're tired. Get your rest. Get your rest. Absolutely, Stellar. Now, I'm going to go back in. I think I've got it set up this time. Guardians. I'm a little bit apprehensive because what happened is I made it really far yesterday. And so today I feel like the pressure's on. But don't ever see these, if you don't make it, don't see it as a failure. See it as a learning experience. And know that these will come back around because what? The season's really long. The season is really long. Barrier and Unstoppable. We're going to face all the shields, Arc, Solar, and Void. 25% increase to Void damage. Every modifier they can throw at you, they have. Thank goodness, attrition is not here. Extinguish, I go back to space. Limited revives, I'm solo, so it won't matter. Fire Pit. Chafe, no radar. Overcharged weapons. Kinetic weapons do increase damage when your subclass element matches an active surge. Surge is strand and solar. So if I actually change this out to just a kinetic weapon, I would get a 25% bonus. Man, oh man, I think I better do that. I think I better. And, this steel is shoot to loot. Shooting an orb picks it up. Shooting an ammo brick picks it up. So, and I have adept stability on this. Let's change it. Oh, have I already landed? No. Why is that not letting me change that? I want adept big ones. Okay, there it goes. Adept big ones. That's going to help me do damage to a champion. Although ultimately, I'm not trying to do damage because this won't stun powerful combatants, bosses, and vehicles. We'll try that. We're going to try it. I'm not going to rely on that. I just thought it would be fun to pick up orbs. If I saw a few orbs, let's go in. Z-Tizzle, to do a raid, you really have to have a mic. You have to, because if you're required to do call-outs, how could we hear you? We wouldn't know what you're doing, buddy. If you have to say, I have the orb, and you can't let us know that, then we wouldn't know that you've got it. Or let's say Last Wish, you have to call out Penumbrum or Antumbrum for the team to be able to know how to progress, and without a mic, we couldn't hear you. You're correct, Stellar. That Black Pico, it's good today, Guardians. It's really good. But yes, it's a fear of not completing this. Like it makes me feel a little bit apprehensive that I might not get this done before reset. But it'll come back around. I've completed, as a fire team, I have completed all of the Nightfalls, the Grandmaster Nightfalls. I've reset, and I have my title gilded. And that's what I really look for. I look down there on the lower left-hand corner and I don't see anything that tells me I have proper weapons on. But I do have, proper weapons to create what I need to for Barrier and Unstoppable. And he's going to start hiding. It always irritates the heck out of me how they start hiding. All right, I got him. I got him. He's got a friend. He's got a twin brother. And I need to get him. And I have to get those headshots here. You know, that's what matters. Another one? Triplets. Where did he go? Get out from behind that. Champion, you're a champion. Why you be hiding? Why do you be hiding back there? There you go. Come on out, face me. I'm a guardian. You hate me. I know you hate me. Look at that. He threw his bubble down. Now, if I can just get him to stand there for a moment longer. Got him. Got him. I'm not going to worry about the little death tongue chorister so much. I just want to stay alive. Stay alive, and I'll get the death tongue chorister. I'm not relying heavily right now on anything but my weapon. I am relying on the weapon. But I do want to go get the little guy. I want to get him. And I have to watch out because Rasputin is going to try to roast me. Oh, he's not up there yet. Now, that ogre, he's vicious. Let's get that champion. Got the ogre. Where's the death tongue chorister at? Where are you, buddy? I know he did not go down. Let's get his friend. Oh man, you know, I'm just shaky from working on these guys. Let's get that ogre. Because his eye blast, it's just that. It will blast me from across the way. Let's get this big guy. Did the Death Tongue Chorister fall to his death? I think he fell off because I still have the ability to use my super. Let's get this old boy. Come on, Mr. Unstoppable. Don't you hide back there. I'm so far away, you know, I'm having problems getting the headshot. That's one thing about it. Super tiny. All right. Oh, look at him right down here. And now he has run up on me. That old boy right there has run up on me to get me. Don't run, Mr. Knight. We can be friends. Woo, my gosh. That could definitely take me out. You know, I'm going to have to get him. And they sent some little minions over. Little minions. DX, thank you, buddy. Now, ultimately, that should have, like, given me... There should have been an orb drop there. Oh, man. Got him. Got him, Guardians. Woo, I can breathe. I can breathe. I want to get them all. I mean, I saw him run around there. There's a few hiding. Did I get all the champions, though? Did I get all the champions? Guardians, is there another champion over there? I'm feeling like there could be another champion. No way. There is another champion. Got him. Got him. Guardians, I hope I did not leave behind a champion. I mean, I feel like I got them all. I feel like... I feel like really I got all of them. All right, I didn't pick up a single orb and I didn't have to pick up any ammo, but I'm ready for the next room. You know, once I make it through this hallways, these underground tunnels, you know, we're gonna get to it. Uniquely stellar. I'm wondering if there could have been another one hidden back there. I don't know. I felt like I had them all. You know, I don't even know how many show up, so I don't know. You know, even counting them wouldn't have helped because I don't know how many. Unless, you know, there's 12 and I got 12. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, buddy. Caduceus. I remember Caduceus. It was such an unusual name. And you talked about it. You did talk about it. Woo, that made me nervous. Did I get them? Ugh. There could be a Screeb. Screebs are like the worst. They come jumping at you from nowhere. They're like big spiders. Big spiders. Yes. Yeah. Christopher, it's small, but I can see it, buddy. I can see it. All right. Now, I know just through that door to the left, there's going to be there's going to be another bunch of them, right? Another bunch. And I'm just waiting. My grenade is healed. So, let's get them. You don't want to go out to one of these guys. But Guardians, it will be okay. Let's see if this works. Ah, awesome. Shoot to loot. Yeah, it works. It works. Go with caution, Guardian. Go with caution. See what I mean? See what I mean? Hidden. Ugh. I'm going to have some of my double bag. All right. Now this room is filled with rotten. Come on out now. Come on. I know you're there. Look at all of those. Look at all of them. He hates me. He hates me. Why do you hate me so much? Mr. Scorn, I didn't imprison you. That was the Awoken. All right, that got him. But those final few could have taken me down. I think there's still another one over there. All right, now comes one of the first big, well, this is the second big challenge. Going into this room and just trying to clear this room and get my ghost to count down to 100. New York Aster, hello, hello. I'm doing good, buddy. Thank you for hanging out. Boisterous Dave, it's good to see you. Now, let me see. If that door opens, that means they're right there. That's spooky. Where are they? Remember, a void grenade could really just take me out of this. Ooh. It's nerve-wracking to me. I know there's gamers that run through this. They have absolute no fear. I have the fear that they're going to get me. I won't be invited for dinner. I will be dinner. Okay, new objective. All right, this is really what I consider the first big one, really. I mean, I know there were tons of champions in that outer open area, but here, you know, I'm kind of trapped. I will be trapped.
Patch me in and I'll get that door open again.
I'm just going to sit here stable for a moment because I was a goof up right there. I was a goof up. Now, Guardians, the only thing I have to do is take out these 12, these 12 monsters. And I basically just have to stay really still. Now this has kinetic tremors on it, but it's not doing a ton of extra damage. And they don't like that kinetic tremors. They do not like that. I'm just going to use my heavy. And I was able to pick that up with shoot to loot. Woo! I wish he'd just come on over a little bit further, Mr. Monster. Now, why can't I have a bunch of heavy fall where I could shoot it? I'm working on him, chat. I am working on him. I feel like incandescent just should really burn him even more. Like, he should be on fire right now. You should be a fire. I'm going to roast marshmallows right on you, buddy. Right on Mr. Unstoppable. It's going to be a marshmallow roast. He's finishable, but we know there's going to be more. $616 points per shot. I know you're saying, how do you have patience for this? Well, you know, I want to finish it. I want to get to the end. And I know the most challenging section is going to be the boss room, but I have to suffer here. I have to pay for my trip. Now, there's another ogre that's going to come out somewhere. My ghost is counting down. Come on out now. Come on out. Where's the other one at? Here he comes. Drop me some heavy. Come on now, buddy. Drop me some heavy. Big bad ogre out there. A demented abomination. Demented. That's one of the worst kind, right? If they're demented. I'm going to say that's the worst kind. The demented ones are the worst kind. Now, if he'll just stay right there, I can keep getting these on him. That did it! That did it! Woo! Oh man. Grungus, I don't think Skyburner's Oath will work. I talked about it yesterday. Because I thought, well, you know, it might work. But we got it. We got that. I get a good feeling. Now, it starts getting hard. This was the easy part. This was the easy part. Oh, hip fire does scorch. Have you tried it, Grungus? Because it does have a good, you know, it does have a good hit. Let's take a look at it. Exotic, and it's an energy weapon, right? Skyburner's Oath. When you're firing from the hip, the explosion is larger and applies scorch. Is it better though than Polaris Lance? $150 rounds per minute versus 150. It's the same. 67, 77. I'll have to try it, Grungus. I wanted to give it a go. I did want to give it a go and see, what I thought about it. Before I go in, I'm going to empty this. I'm picking it up. Leave no ammo behind. I know it didn't do a thing. I just felt good about opening it. I felt good about it. Now here, I got to be cautious because these laser beams, I don't want to go down here. I don't want to go down. I'm going forward with caution. Guardians, I have fallen over right there. Now, not on the Grandmaster, but many times I've gone through there too fast and I clipped the edge. I clipped the edge.
Vault security re-up. You know what to do, Guardian.
I know what to do, but I need to. I'm just going to let it all spawn. I'm gonna do the easier route here. If I let all of this spawn, the champions come out, I will lose the heavy crate. But I don't need the heavy crate. I want all of them to come out, and then I'm gonna snipe them off from this vantage point. I want the champions to come out. Give me the champions. Reinforcements arriving in 50 seconds. So the champions will be here in 36 seconds. Ooh wee. Champions are here. The champions are here. Wow. Wow. Those explosions ate up the barrier champion. They ate him up. Guardians. Ooh. I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. Whew. Grungus, yes, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Maggie, I'm into this. This is the boss arena. The boss arena. Oh no. Guardians, I'm almost out of tea. Let me go get a refill. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. The boss is coming up. Be right back. Thank you, Guardians. I had to boil the water. I did not leave my tea kettle on. I had to boil the water. Thank you. We're back in it. We are back in it. Now, this, if you've just joined, it's taken a while to get here, right? It took a while to get here. This is the boss arena. I am going to utilize the cheese. I'm going to try to jump up there, make it to the platform up above, and do everything I can. Uniquely stellar. Thank you. I got to show them what the light can do. Now, I'm not using Strand because normally if I was on Strand, I'd feel a little bit better about getting up here. Why? Why? That happened so fast. He got me. No. No. Dave, have a good day, buddy. He took me down. All right, the day is young. I've got fresh tea. The day is young, fresh tea. I'm going back in. I cannot believe he one hit me. That one hit me. Golly. That's shocking. That was shocking to be just taken down before I could get to the cheese spot. But it gives me goals. It's a long season. Chat, I have goals. Man, I have never been taken down that quickly right there. That was tragic. 10 hip fires from Skyburners give you ignitions, but 5 gives you ignition from Polaris. 5 would give me ignition. Uniquely stellar. Can you believe that? Yeah, I think it's every 5th round. Precision hits return ammo to the mag. I get ammo returned to the mag. Landing 4 precision hits loads a delayed solar explosion for your next shot. Precision kills create an elemental damage explosion. So it's good. It's good. True, Grungus, true, very true. Are you thinking I should give it a try? Man, I cannot believe that. That was such horrible luck. There was no luck involved. They were out to get me. They heard that light comment and they wanted me gone. DED gone. Whoa, I think it's going to be best back here. Look at that. They are spewing hatred. Stay still. She is a lot of problem. You are a lot of problem, ma'am. Oh, he fell off. He fell off. I had a bit of luck. Okay, that guy's healing up. He'll just have to heal up. We'll get him in a moment. Those knights, they're awful. Ooh, now I gotta watch out for this ogre. Another one of those. I should have got the ogre. I knew it. I knew it. Do over. Do over. I gotta get that ogre. Oh, Christopher. Yes, you are correct. You are correct. Now, why did that pop up? All right. The arc the Ark Knights, you know, they throw a lot of hate at me. They throw a lot of hate. Ah, man, that's hot. I normally take my tea water to 175 and I had it on 200. So that is toasty hot. Let's go back in. Let's go back in. I'm just one of those guardians, like, this at reset tomorrow, this will be gone for me. But it will roll back around. We've got weeks and weeks and weeks. So it will roll back. It will come back. Christopher says priority are the arc blasting guys. Yes, yes. Here we go again. Cue the music. Cue the music. Oh, man. I know, Dronology. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
All right, Guardian. This is a
And I think staying back here is really, it is the best way to go. I want to get him before he starts dancing.
Battle song emboldens her soldiers. End it.
Is Sivu Avrat's little battle song chorister over there already? Jump off! Jump! Jump, little buddy, jump! It's your only hope! I gotta get her. She's just too much to deal with. Get out of here, ma'am. Woo! And that ogre! I've got to get the ogre. Stop dancing! K-Fizz, hello, hello. Biggie, how are you, buddy? How are you? It is good to see you, Biggie. It's good to see you. We miss playing with you. We miss playing with you. Biggie in the house. Biggie's a phenomenal guardian. Excellent skill set. So good to play with. Woo! Gotta get rid of that thing. He will burn me alive with void damage. Now I've got to get that other one before the boss goes down. Let's see if I can get that heavy with shoot to loot. Yes, I got it. And right back there, look. Hid. He's hid. Come out, wherever you are. Oh, Biggie, it'll be good to have you back in the game, buddy. It'll be so good. Now, I see movement. I see movement. I need to get that champion. You can't go to that side, not with Rasputin hating on me. Where is that champion? I mean, part of me says, don't bother with him. And another part of me says, you know, you want platinum. I want platinum. Where is the best area to get to him? This is another one of those random, you know, it's a random thing because he could have been out front. Instead, he's out back. I'm just going to take it down and forgo platinum. Because messing with that thing could definitely take me out. It could take me out.
You're welcome.
Speakeasy Bob, hello, hello. Speakeasy Bob, I tried to get to the cheese spot in the boss room and they got me. They got me good. I mean, I didn't even get to jump up there and they took me down.
Zivu-Arath moves in the open, but I worry we are missing a piece of our enemy's plan.
Maybe for now, but we'll have a war mine up and running soon. If anyone can outmaneuver Zivu-Arath, it's Rasputin.
It's part of the game, Chad. It's part of having fun in here. I do, you know, I take it very to heart if they get me. Like, I will think about that, you know, on and on. I will think about that. Screebs! Stay still, Mr. Chieftain. Stay still. Moving on. Uh-oh. You dirty hive. Dirty hive. Mark, how are you? Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Man. I just am still, you know, I was trying to make it to the cheese spot. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make it to the cheese spot. Give me the cheese. Give me the crackers. I'll take it all. Mark. I hear you. But now listen, it's just practice. It's practice. I have been practicing since it launched. And Mark, I was so horrible. I would throw a grenade and kill myself. Yeah, that's how bad I was. I was that rotten to the point where I can't believe my mentor, Havoc. You see me play with Havoc. We did 3 raids last night. He was my first, you know, person I played with, and then Vol _ ATL was my second. That's my original fire team. We still play together today. We still play together 10 years later, basically. Almost 10 years. And, you know, you work and work on it, or I did. You know, I went to the Cosmodrome every day and really worked on trying to get better. Now, the fire should have burnt that up. Really, the fire should have got that. And he wants to get in a position where he can fire at me, but that opens him up where I can, for not... Whoa! He charged me! You're going to have to pay for that, sir. You don't get to charge for free. Thank goodness for Lorelei. He's nasty. He's just nasty. Sir, you smell like rotted garlic and 5-day-old dead fish. In other words, he stinks, chat. He stinks. I don't like him, and he's got that arc shield on, and I don't have anything arc. But I do have Polaris Lance. He likes to pop those in my face. Miss Literate, hello, hello. Oh, Mark, thank you so much for that. Thank you, Mark. And you're English. You are English. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Z-Tizzle. Thank you, buddy. We're going to work them down. Woo-wee. Thank you, thank you. But it is a lot of practice. You know, it's a lot of practice. And I still might be denied this. I might not get it. But June, right? June. And my friend Speakeasy Bob, who is in chat. Speakeasy Bob, hello. I hope you're still there. Speakeasy Bob has been running dungeons solo flawless. And it just takes some practice. Speakeasy Bob will tell you. He will tell you. I just wanted to go ahead and get them. Speakeasy Bob, it takes a while, doesn't it? You've got to practice and you learn where they spawn in. You learn the steps to take. Now, having said that, man, oh man, that boss room. But we're going to worry about that. We'll be concerned about it in a few minutes. Right now, I just got to get through this. Right? I got to get through this.
That door open again.
Let's watch the countdown. Left-hand side of your screen. My ghost is doing its work. The ghost has to reach 100. We got to get it to 100. I wished he would come through that door right over there. Stop dancing! I don't think I've ever seen them dance so hard as they dance in this. Now, Grungus, is this where, it would do better? But could I hip fire grip it here? I don't think I could hip fire shoot it here. I'm working on him. On this section, would I be able to hip fire it here? I'm not sure. We need to take it out though, Grungus, and give it a try and see. Like, I'm getting 493 points, which, that's not a lot. $894 with the submachine gun. If I could just get his face. $567 when I've got that damage, the solar on him. 493. So it's not a huge difference. I'm working on him, chat. I am working on him. This is a tough client. Nothing makes him happy. Nothing makes him happy. Oh, Lumina, you know, we've got a good clan. I don't know, I've not looked to see how many spots are available, but just submit your application. You know, somebody else handles that. But definitely submit your application. Man, he does not want to get over here. He knows something's up, and they're very angry that they can't get me. But you know, if you move a lot here, you're done for. They will like target you. I'm gonna pick that up. Let's see if I can get it. Got it. Back to this old guy. Now, Guardians behind me, there's boatloads of them. They are spewing hate across the battlefield. But Lumina, definitely check into it. Definitely. Okay, we got an abomination. He burned. He burned. I know, zombie. I'm trying working on it. They hate me. These Scorn hate me. I mean, I just barely can see him. I just barely can see him. Come on over now. Man, see that? Did you see that? I just barely, you know, moved there a little bit and they spotted me. Somebody's getting me from behind. They're getting me from behind, and I'm not liking it. It's not a good feeling. Something's off. Zombie. Something is off here. You know, definitely I'm in the wrong spot in this little hole here. Ugh. It's the little guy back there. He wants me gone. All right, the ghost is counting down again. The ghost is counting down. I'm going to duck because he's getting me from behind. I'm going to duck, Guardians. Let's see how far. Champions. We've got 3 champions and a disruptor. 3 champions and a disruptor. Something got me again. Ooh. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. I'm just going to continue to work on him. It's slow and steady. It's just slow and steady. Somebody got me from behind. Now, I know you're saying, what are you doing, Ransom? What are you doing? I'm letting my shield rebuild because when that gets built back up, when they hit me, my Lorelei Splendorhelm, Lorelei, it will activate and help keep me alive. But I basically, I'm not doing anything with my hammer either. Part of me wants to run out there and just go all solar on them, but I've done that before. You don't live. You do not live. There's a lot of enemies that we don't see that I'm shielded because of this construction column. This big steel pylon keeps me shielded. And he does not like the machine gun. He does not like the machine gun. He moves away. Come on over here now. Come on over. All right, what have we got? One more? Have I got one more? I hear you, Christopher. I hear you. Get him with the machine gun. Get him with the machine gun. Got him. That should that do it? Is that all of them? Is that all of them? Just give me some heavy. And it falls where I can't see it, right? It falls where I can't see it. This is my last guy, though. This is my last guy. After this, it will just count down. We're getting there, chat. We are getting there. Come on now. Come on, Mr. Abomination. Get out of here. Finally. %91%. We've almost got it. I'm almost to the really hard part. Done. It's done. FEDUP done. Thank you, Grungus. I forget to look. I do forget to look. I want to say this. I just want to say this. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. This would be so awful if I was all alone. All by myself. It would be so awful to be in here all alone. But now we're coming up to the part that I've never completed before. I've never completed this. It's Psycho. Hello, hello. Man, oh man. Chat, how many of you have finished a Grandmaster solo? I know probably some of you have, because I know that, there are a lot of folks that love a good challenge. They love a good challenge. Ooh, I'm always afraid I'll hit my button wrong. I'm just always afraid I will hit my button wrong.
Vault security re-up. You know what to do, Guardian.
Now, not that this matters, because I'm going to wait and get the champions. I want to go, the way where I can hopefully have a little more success. Because going to the left is good, but it would probably take me out. See all those up there? They're a problem. They are a problem. I'm just going to wait on the timer. We've got 1:25. 1:25 reinforcements will appear. We'll get a lot of reinforcements, mainly champions. I'll lose the crate, but I don't really need the heavy crate because I'm full on heavy. I am full on heavy. Oh, Christopher, it's safer going to the right? Oh, it's Psycho. You're going to attempt the PsyOp Battleground next week. Which one is that? Is that on the Cosmodrome? All the witches and all that mess. Ugh. Let's just face it. All of these are rough. 37 seconds. Yeah, it's psycho. Every one of these are just rough. I know people will say stuff like, oh, this is an easier one. That one's an easier one. No, none of these are easy. Not a one of them. They're all tough. It's Psycho, the Cosmodrome. Yeah, that one's really rotten as well. It is so rotten. There's just so many enemies in there. Not the belt again. Not the belt again. Hello now. I've been missing you, buddy. Where have you been? What have you been up to? Now, really, we want to know. Okay, here they come. Now, what I did here, Guardians, is I just waited for the counter. We let it count out, and it brought these abominations. The heavy chest turned into champions. But now, they're all going to leave. Every one of them will leave. Zombie says, not the belt again. I flinch when I read your username. Chat, I'm going to say, I have played with Not the Belt Again in Trials of Osiris, and he's phenomenal. Not the Belt Again, you are phenomenal, buddy. All right, that got that. I just have to take a breath here. I mean, really, because they got me. I was one hit. And I don't have Strand. Now, there is a way right back here. You know, I could go right back there and then jump up. But I've never gone that way, really. I feel like I need to practice here. I could slip off. Just like that. You know, you can slip off. I want to get this one. Have they made this slippery? Ugh. Ooh. Chubby, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Chubby. Now, the back way, there's a death wall back there. There is a death wall. Now, and I could go right over here and try to live. I just don't think I could. I don't know. I don't know. Let's give it another try. No! Why did I not make that? Why? I make that every time, and for some reason I didn't make that. That was awful. It was awful. K-Fizz, I cannot believe that. I'm going to have to continue to work on this. Man, oh man, I'm going to have to continue to work on it. This makes me want to do something different. It makes me want to use Strand and know that I'll get up there. Strand? Oh, Speakeasy Bob. I know. What it is I need a lot more practice in that room. I felt like I could get up there, though. I don't know why that was, I don't know why I didn't jump far enough. I don't know. I do not know. But I'm feeling like I need to go Strand. Strand? But Strand has not been my friend in here. I've not ever made it that far on Strand. I make it, a lot further with Solar. I do. I make it a lot further. Oh, man. What to do? What to do? What do I do? I'm just looking at options. I don't even think I have a good Strand build anymore. I just would have to build the Strand from scratch. The left side, yes, yeah. If I'm looking where I walked in, I should jump up on the left. Ah, man, it was so disappointing. It really was. Now, I want to rebuild this because I'm not really concerned about, having the melee. What I want here really is, I want recovery. I want my recovery up really high. So I'm swapping this up. I'm going to swap it up. There's not really anything that heals me on Strand. Strand weapons, it's really solar weapons is where it's at. Reload of solar weapons, but I'm going to have to forgo that. I'm just really going to take probably... Let's do that. Psycho, I am. I'm going to grapple it up there and just hopefully get up there a little bit easier. Because that was Crazy Town. They got me so quickly. It was awful. They're ruining me. They are I've got to get up there. But yes, Christopher, I do need to get in there and just practice it. I should have practiced before I started it. Mistakes were made. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from those. Mistakes were made. I don't even think I'm liking this armor set. I feel like I'm gonna have to go into the armor picker and just build a whole new. I got to build a whole new do. Because this doesn't seem like, it's really, this armor is just not the way I want to go. Because I'm not really concerned about, my melee right now. You can't get close enough to melee them. It's not going to happen. You can't get that close. And recovery's no good on this. Oh, I can't do that. I'm going to have to keep this at 100. I'm not doing finishers, right? I'm not doing finishers. So finishers restore melees. A bonus to recovery. Yeah, I need all the recovery I can get. But then I don't think I'm happy with this setup. So it's got to be 23 or above. It's got to be 23 or above. $23 or above. So this is an 89, but I went through and looked and tried to find a better one here. A 28. See, I can't lose that. I could lose, 8 points down to a 20. That would not work. That one doesn't help me either. Let's take a look at the helmet. I could lose 8 points here. That one helps. This one actually helps. So I like the spread a little bit better here without, having a computer pick them. Because I've got a vault, chat. I have a vault full of this stuff. Full of it. That gets my recovery. That one's not horrible. My resilience is at, this one drops it to 101. But recovery goes to 74 versus 62. Grenades go from 73 to 66. I'm not dependent really on grenades at all. Because this gives me a double grenade. Gives me a double grenade. Now, is there a strand bow that has shoot to loot? Is there, Guardians, chat, is there a strand bow that I could actually get with shoot to loot? A strand bow that I could build with shoot to loot. Oh no, I can't use Wish Keeper. I don't even think it has shoot to loot. Lethophobia, but Lethophobia, you know, you can't do Strand. And I can't use Polaris Lance because Polaris Lance is my friend. It is my friend. I'm going to go to the tower. I like going to the tower. I know. There's an app for that. But I have friends on the tower. I've got friends there. Chat. Man, oh man. I know. I'm so disappointed by that. So disappointed. All right. I do, I would like to go strand bow, but I lose my 25%. This still might be the best right here. Impact, but a much slower, but really good impact. Subsistence, let's look at that. Subsistence, defeating targets partially reloads the magazine. That's not helping me. That is not helping me. Now, Feeding Frenzy, each rapid final blow with this weapon progressively increases its reload speed. That's not going to help me because we're mainly just using this for damage. Incandescent. They both have incandescent, right? They're both just the same on their incandescent. Ultimately, impact on fixed odds. It's 41 on unwavering duty versus 70. But then look, I mean, unwavering duty is better on everything except impact. Better on everything except impact. So I'm going to stay with unwavering duty. Fixed odds is fine, but unwavering duty adept just seems to be, it's got better range, better stability, better handling, better reload speed. It does 450 rounds per minute. There's 64 in the chamber. It's unwavering duty. That's undeniable. Undeniable. This, I may, there could be room to rework it. And is Strand ultimately the way I want to go? Because I think I can get back to the boss room. I do believe I can journey back to the boss room. I got to get a new color shader on the Guardians. I can't wear that. I cannot wear that. You will not find me shopping in this getup with this bad color shader on it. And the pants don't seem to be working, on none of them. Let's go over deeper in. Let's get it deeper in to these color shaders and just see if there's one, that might suffice. We all know The better you look, the better you do. And maybe I've just not been looking good enough. Look better. Wow, I do like that color of orange on the Titan mark. Silver Tactical. Now, though, I need, a little bit of something else on everything else in here. Because Silver Tactical did not work. I know, I'm on a side. It's a tangent. It is a tangent. Let's see. I don't think I like these shoulders. This was my Trials of Osiris stuff, and I don't think I like it. I don't think I like this anymore. No, that won't work. That's not going to work either. I don't know about this, but what can I do with this exotic? All right, now it's the pants that are throwing it off. These, my pants got to go. These are going to have to go. Too much black in that. Those are just too dark. They're just way too dark. And some of the stuff, it's way too moon landing. Way too moon landing. Jose, hello, hello. How are you, buddy? It's good to see you. What are my choices here? I just want a different look. I've been in here running around with this look on, and I feel like I need a new look. Kind of like I got a new attitude. Because I'm going to get this. I may run out of time, but it will come back. So every little ounce of practice I can get here, I'll be better for it. I will be better for it. Why is there not a lick of orange coming up in any of these pants that I put on? These boots were made for walking. No, I need a flagpole for these. This is marching band, and I'm not a good marcher. I am not a good marcher. I would not have done well in the marching band. Anything. Come on, game. Give me something. Give me something good. I don't know. I feel like all that stuff is just, it's not the look I want right now. It's not the look. Is that going more toward the direction I want to be in? I don't think so. I might have to go a different color shader. I've made a mess, Jose. I have made a mess of my character. It just doesn't look the way I want it to look. These gauntlets are a definite nada. They are a nada. That seems to have too much white. I don't want to look like I'm going to the ski lodge. I don't want to look like I'm going to the ski lodge. But maybe I'm going to have to. Maybe if I put a lot of white in together, could this be what's throwing me off? Some of the helmets, they're an absolute no for me. I've always wanted to find this one, the Tora bottle, but nothing ever looks good with it. Okay, I like that little bit of orange in there. Okay, maybe this is going to be the way I'm going to go right now. Or should I change the look of this? Maybe this is what's throwing it off. I feel like I need one that's got a little bit of orange in it. Let's see what we can find. Okay, I'm liking that better. You know, the little bandit look on my helmet. My big Titan mark. And a lot of white. I'm okay with this. Okay, I'm all right with that. Now, let's clean this out. Because, Guardians, I'm going to have to go into that again. Uniquely Stellar wants to do a raid this evening. You know, we're going to see if we can get together a team for a raid. Because Uniquely Stellar needs one. And, you know, when a fellow mate needs it, when a fellow Guardian needs it, we have to rise up to the occasion and give it to them. We got to give it to them. All right, so everything, I'm still set here, but was there a bow that would be strand? I'm trying to think, Guardians. Is there a strand bow? And maybe I don't even have it. Now, not the exotic, right? I don't want an exotic one. I think I'm going to be out of luck. I think I'm going to be out of luck. Nope, I've got one. I've got one, but I can't build this, right? Vengeful Whisper. Can I build Vengeful Whisper? That's on page 3. Is that buildable? Vengeful Whisper. No, it is not. It is not buildable. Man, oh man. Where did this come from? Now I don't even remember where this came from, but I would like to have this with shoot to loot. Vengeful Whisper. Can I buy this somewhere? Was this available at the Helm? I feel like I need to go check. Master Raoul, have you got anything?
Barter is warranted.
Let's go to the Helm and see if there's something there. Vengeful Whisper. I don't remember. Oh, it comes from Warlord's Ruin, K-Fizz? But can I get it with shoot to loot? That's the question. Psycho says it's the dungeon. So we've got one strand bow. Just one. So my weapons might be the best that they're going to be. The weapons might really be the best that they're going to be. Oh, and I cannot get shoot to loot. So the bow I've got that's got shoot to loot is probably the best way to go. The bow that I've got, or just keep my kinetic scout rifle. I think it's the best way I can go. Oh, it's Psycho says the stasis bow can get shoot to loot, but I would have to just have it drop because it is not, I can't make it, right? It's Psycho, I can't make it. Oh, the stasis bow. Yeah, I have what? I have the stasis bow. See, this is Lunulata, and I have shoot to loot, so I can pick up the orbs and the ammo. Orbs and ammo. And, you know, I've got shoot to loot on Hung Jury because ultimately the only thing that I'm basically using the bulk of is Polaris Lance. I've got Polaris Lance. Now, permeability, that just gives me, it would turn this into Strand. Yeah, this would turn into Strand. Breaking a combatant's shield. I do like Indebted Kindness. I really do. I tried Wicked Implement, chat, and Wicked Implement didn't do what I needed it to do. I just really wanted Wicked Implement to do more in there for me, and I couldn't, I wasn't fast enough maybe to get it to do everything that I wanted it to do. Now, I have to remember, you know, I can make most of this stuff, so I don't need to hang on to it. I do not need to hang on to it. Chat, what to do? Because, you know, I've been rotten in this thus far. I've been absolutely rotten. You know, is this going to be a better way? Will Strand be a better way for me? I do know that Lorelei Splendor Helm saved me. It saved me. I don't think there's anything else better than this combo. But I will look at suggestions. You know, I will definitely look at suggestions. This could be a mistake. This could be a big mistake. Let's go in. Let's go in and see what happens. I might end up dead faster than I can, you know, process a thought. Because that's all it takes. But it's that boss room now that's getting me every single time. It's the boss room. Let's go back in. I've got enough time before a break. I've got enough time. Now we're gonna try to show them. Chat, let's show them what the light can do. Let's show them what the light can do. Miss Literate, hello, hello. It's rough in here. It's rough. You know, it's like back home, right? When we were out working in the garden or planting crops, you'd look at that row in front of you and it would look like it was 5 miles long, and you knew that you had to hoe that whole thing. You got to hoe it. And man, oh man, it would take a long time. You had to work at it. You had to work at it. But in the end, you would be rewarded. You would get something good. Now, I was thinking I was going to throw a grenade. See, that's how long I've been using super in here. I just can't give him up. I want him gone. Where are they? There they are. Let's get their friends first. I need to stick with my, you know, my rules. And my rules say get their friends first. I stayed too focused on him. I was too focused on him. This gives me goals. You know, you get goals by going in and doing this. You know, I need to get the friends first. Worry about those nasty champions after I get those knights that are spitting hate. They spit hate in the form of arc. They're arcing it over at me. Oh, Q, are you back in? I know that people were saying yesterday they were having trouble getting in because the game is so busy. Helldiver is so busy. You know, people haven't been able to get into it. Corey Allender, hello, hello. I hope I got that right, Corey Allender. Thank you for hanging out with me. Corey Allender, I've been suffering. I have been suffering in here trying to get this done. Now look at that. He jumped over there and hid. He hid. See, he didn't do that the last time. But I want to get this guy because he's the problem. I need to get those boomer knights. I'm going to ignore, get the friends, get the friends. Whee! Felt good. Felt real good. I thought he had me trapped. If my eyes are bulging and my mouth is agape, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Man, oh man. Thank you, Reaper Howells. Thank you, buddy. Now, the little Death Tongue chorister, he made it. He made it, but I'm okay with that because I will get him. Sometimes you can get lucky enough and he will jump. Jump in. Come on back. We know he wants to run back up there. We need you to jump off. We're going to need you to jump off, sir. It looks like you've got swimwear on. He thought about it. He thought of right there. He thought about it. We're burning him with fire. If it wasn't for Rasputin, we'd hit over there. You know, I'd bring a shotgun to this and we'd get it. We'd get him good. Where's my season of the shotgun? I need a season of the shotgun, chat. That's what I'm needing. I need shotguns that will, you know, are swappable. Unstoppable, overload, and barrier. We need a shotgun. A good one. We're getting him though. We're getting him. Stay calm. Remain calm. Got him. He shouldn't have healed that far. He was still burning. You were still burning. We all saw it. I'm working on it, I'm trying. Whee! Oh, God. That almost took me to see Eris mourn. Q, you were in it all day yesterday. Did you have a good time? Was it a lot of fun? Faded, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. It's good to see you. Faded, I saw Biggie earlier. Biggie stopped in and said howdy. The ogre's the one I've got to get. I got to get the ogre. Because the ogre can one-eye me. He can one-eye blast me. And I'm surprised they didn't make him a champion. They all hoard up together. You'd think I could just do a few explosions and get them. Let's get the big boy. He looks like he needs some attention. Let's give it to him. Let's see if I can get him. Can I get him down? I knew it. There he went, full health. Got him. Got him. Now the boss is out, so, you know, I need to get all the champions. And watch the witches. I mean, look at that. I'm just going to get the witches first. They're a problem. They are a problem. Ma'am, your dress is torn. You're third rate. You are a third rate witch, ma'am. Wow, he was stout. That guy was so stout. Woo! Man. I've got one more champion. One more. Yeah, it was good to hear from him, Faded. It was good to hear from him. No! Finally! Leave me alone! Chat, thank you, thank you. I know. They're rough, they're tough. I'm just caution. I'm using caution. Caution is my friend. The only one I have to get now is the boss. And normally, you know, he goes down so fast like I can't believe it. That did it. Hatch opening. Man, oh man. Psycho, I know. I think about it and think, you know, as soon as I swap, something will happen and he'll heal up. He'll heal up. Of course, he heals up anyway, right? I mean, I need to swap it. You're 100% correct. Chat, Psycho is saying, you know, once he stuns, swap to my machine gun and do the damage that way. And that is what you need to do. That's what you need to do. Psycho, you're 100% correct. All right, hang on just a second, chat. I'll be right back. Hang on. Don't go anywhere because we're getting to the really tough room. Hang on. I'll be right back. Thank you, chat. All right, now we're going deeper in. I've got to drop down in this hole, and we've got to get this business done. We've got to get it done. Now, why did that go black? All right, can you see me? Hello, hello. Hello, can you see me? All right, I got to get down here. Screams! Thank you, Faded. I don't know why it went black. All right. Oh, no. One left. There's one left. Got him. We got him good. All right. Screen. Why did you go black? I don't know. I don't know why it did that. All right, there it comes back up. We got them. Now we're going to go on. And the next room, you know, because of where I stand, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. It just takes a little while. It does take a little while. Now, I know they're right over there. That almost got me right there. Just like they just barely grazed me. They barely grazed me, and it took me out. You know, maybe Lorelei, Splendorhelm, Lorelei. It might have been the one. That might have been what I needed. I don't know, because I know it definitely have saved me. It definitely has saved me. Havoc, this is my third one. I've made it to the boss room every time and just died from little crazy things that are my fault. You know, it's my fault. I have fallen. One time they shot me as I was jumping up to the Heidi spot, the cheese spot. And then the second time I tripped and fell. I've tripped and fell on a flip-flop. So they've all been my fault. They've all been my fault, Havoc. Every one of them. But, you know, getting to this room, it's a lot of fun to get here. Now you have to remember, they want to be able to shoot at me. They want to shoot at me. Who built these tunnels? I mean, who built these? Clovis Bray, probably. Why all these twists and turns, Clovis? Huh? Huh? Why all these twists and turns? Woo! You know, I don't have my super, or I would just run in there and get him. I need my super. One little bit. I mean, I get barely grazed and it takes my health down a huge amount. But I'm getting close to the first, you know, really tough room. The really tough one. Because you can't run around. You know, you can't run around in these. I'm almost supered. Look at that. Look how far my health bar went down. They barely grazed me. Game, they barely grazed me. They grazed me. Barely. Just still. It almost got me. All right, now I've got to clear that room out, right? I need to clear it out, clean it up, clean up that room. I get a 25% bonus. Well, or do I? Do I get a 25% bonus with this weapon? I think so, because my super... Well, maybe I don't. Maybe that's one of the reasons I shouldn't have switched to Strand. Do I get that? Well, I have Strand on, so that would I would get it, right? Where is it? Where is it? Kinetic weapons do increased damage when your subclass element matches the active surge. Okay, so kinetic weapons. So really, it should be any kinetic weapon. If it fits in the kinetic slot, you know, you should get that bonus no matter. You know, I know people say, well, if it's Strand, it's not kinetic. Well, what about the kinetic weapons here? Well, I guess they're, even though they use just the primary ammo, they're still, you know, not considered kinetic. But I think if it fits here, it should be kinetic. It definitely should be kinetic. I'm unanimous in that. I am unanimous in that. All right, now I do have all the ammo that I need.
Patch me in and I'll get that door open again.
I gotta remember, I can't throw a grenade. This could have been a mistake. I might have made a mistake here. Now, why didn't he stop? I did get, you know, he should have stopped, but I guess I would have needed the unstoppable. But I definitely put the hurt on him there, briefly. And I really can't throw a grenade. And the barbed wire headdress doesn't work. It does not work. I need him to swap positions. Sir, I'm going to need you to move over a little. You're hogging the space there. You're hogging the space. Man, oh man, I don't know, chat. This could have been a mistake. I could have made a mistake. Maybe I should have stuck with solar. Because if he doesn't move on around, he's not in a position where I can get him. And if I move a tiny bit, I'm in trouble. They will eviscerate me. I don't want to be eviscerated. And already I'm wanting to throw a grenade. These guys might get me. Man, oh man, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I'm going to have solar in there. It's going to have to be... I couldn't even get out of it. I could not get out of it. Ooh. All right. Learning experience. Solar. It's got to be solar. Chat. That was a very valuable lesson. Very valuable. I need to stick with solar. This was so cute. Now that I'm looking at this look again, I should have won that based on looks. This is a really cute look. I feel like I want to save it. I want to save this little cute look. Where to save it? Where to save? Right here. These look the same. Faded, you're going to be signing on. I'm going to take a break and do dinner, and I'll be back. Faded, I will be back. I'm going to have to go in and really work on my solar build. It's got to be solar. That's all there is to it. It's going to have to be solar. Oh, Warframe. Yes, Warframe. Havoc loves Warframe. I like Warframe. I don't play Warframe enough. Now, I still like this loadout. 74% on recovery. Disciplines at 76. 72 on strength. I mean, these are solid. They're not, holy cow, look at that Guardian over there with his phenomenal stats, I'm not built like the proverbial brick house. But this is a good foundation. It's a very good foundation. And I still kind of like this look. I am liking this look a lot. I look serious, down for business, ready for battle, combat. And I want to now really stay with solar. I want to stay with solar. Chat, I am going to go back in, right? I will go back in, but I'm going to take my dinner break. It's 5:39, right? 5:39. I've got to fix my dinner, and then I'll be back. And it could be a raid, but I would like to give it one more solo go before reset tomorrow. because I want to win this. The battles are coming, and I need to be better. I need to be better. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. And I want to give a big hello to each and every Guardian around the world. Finland, I see you. India, hello. Great Britain, Germany, France, yes. Brazil, hello, hello. Indonesia, where are you? You need to come on back in and say howdy. And of course, I am based here in the United States. Shout out to all of our Guardians across the great US of A. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. Bye, bye. Oh, and thank you, Bungie, for building this wonderful game. I will be back. I will be back. Bye.